On the way to school one morning, I'm 7, my sister Nene is 9. We walk into school and she's always been a very cautious person, even as a kid. So I struck up a conversation with her, Nene. I saw that big rat last night. Where? He was in the dining room. He had just slipped under the kitchen door and he was headed toward the living room. What do you do? I threw my shoe at him and he ran back into the kitchen. And she kept looking over her shoulder and I'm like, what are you looking at? She said, I see a rat. I said, oh shit, a rat. She said, no, not that kind of rat. And at that point, a white woman, and I specified white woman because if somebody white was in our neighborhood, that neighborhood, they were usually up to no good. And then she said, that rat. The lady pulled up right alongside of us. She let her window down. Hey guys, you guys want some candy? And I stopped abruptly. I said, oh shit, candy. Yeah, I'll take some candy. And my sister Nene said, no, thank you, ma'am. Oh, you can have some too, sweetheart. Come on, little guy. You want some candy? And I'm like, yeah. Nene, like, come on, let's keep walking. I said, Nene, she's giving us free candy. She said, just keep walking. I said, I'm not walking. She said, we don't need any candy. I said, no, you don't need or want candy. I want candy. Nene like, come on, let's go. I said, no, I'm not going. I want some candy. And lady said, you can have some too, sweetheart. And she threw open the door and all that candy was on the front seat. She has the old station wagon, big old long bench seat. All that candy was sitting next to her. I'm like, oh, look, Nene, it's all that candy. I'm getting me some candy. She said, no, you're not getting that. I said, I'm getting me some candy. She said, you're not getting any candy. And lady said, you can. I said, man, we're working this out. Give us a minute. She said, you're not going to grab any candy because the minute you grab some candy, she's going to grab you. She's not going to grab me. I'm just going to grab the candy and run. She said, you don't got to grab it or run. You're not grabbing. I'm getting some candy, Nene. She said, you're not getting candy. The lady said, I said, ma'am, literally, give us a minute. You're not getting any candy. If you grab some candy, she's going to grab you and she's going to make you do things to her. Do what? I don't know. Things. What things is she going to make me do to her? I don't know. And maybe for lack of really knowing, she just said, she's going to make you suck her titties. And at that moment, the woman, wink, wink. I'm like, oh, she want me to suck her titties? Yeah, she's going to make you suck her titties. Okay, what's the problem? I'll do it. For some candy, I'll do it. She said, you're not doing it. Come on. I said, let me go. I want some candy. And they said, you can have some candy. My sister Nene said, get out of here, lady, or I'm going to holler for the police. The lady said, no, you don't have to do that. Your mom won't mind you having some candy. I said, yeah, Nene, it's free. Get the candy. Nene said, help, help. And the lady panicked and took off, shot down the street and whipped the car to the left and the passenger door slammed shut. And she took down the street. I said, wait, come back. I'll suck your titties. I'll do it. Wait. And she turned the corner. I said, she's gone. She's gone. I would have sucked those titties. I would have did it. She's gone. And all because of you. You made her leave. Why did you make her leave? I could have had free candy. Why? I'm going to tell Mama on you that you made me miss free candy. See, I'm going to tell Mama on you that you tried to get in the car with a stranger. I said, oh shit, I forgot about that. Now bring your ass. I said, damn, I could have asked for candy. No, you ain't going to have no candy. You get your ass in school. All the way to school, I'm complaining. Later that afternoon, we get out. I said, Nene, don't tell Mama that I try to get some free candy from a stranger. See, I'm not going to tell her, at least not right away. But I'm going to have to tell her. I know. What is wrong with you? Why would you try to grab? I said, Nene, you know I love candy. It's like a drug. I gotta have it. Well, you gotta get control over that shit. I know. I'm sure it was a lot of candy though, right? Yeah, it was. A few days later, she told my mother. My mother beat my ass. And I never tried to get in the car or even grab anything out of a car of a stranger again. My sister Nene many times saved my bacon from being messed up. She saved me from getting hurt, killed me. She was always there. And my dumb ass was always looking to do and doing dumb shit. See, maybe you got somebody like that in your corner who's always been here. Nene, I'm telling you, if you see this video, thank you again. Thank you for being that sister that's always there. Thank you for loving me and caring for me, even when I was too dumb to care for myself. Thank you, Nene. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. And maybe you guys got somebody like that you should be calling and thinking. Say, hey, brother, friend, family member, thank you for being there for me when I was doing dumb shit. Because you're going to need it. You're always going to need somebody. We all do. None of us is here alone. And if you got somebody that cares enough about you to help you stay safe, tell them. Tell them why you got a chance. Tell them why they're still here, how much you appreciate them being here. Because without Nene, shit, I don't know. I could be, to this day, sucking old lady's titties, had me in some dungeon chained to the wall. And every other day she would come down and put her breast in my mouth. And now they older and more wrinkled. Fuck, I got to get out of here. But my sister Nene saved me from that possible hell. So you got somebody that in your corner that will be there and have been there for you. Thank them. Call them. Let them know how grateful you are. This is just a little advice from the corner, Pelly's Corner, where the shadows fade, but the stories remain. Y'all take it easy. See you guys in the next video.